601.18 Complying with the waiver. General equivalent of the person only operating with the pipeline shall comply with the applicable safety regime of the prescribed within the chapter except for the provided sections section 601.26 with the preparation of the carryout of the plan inspection maintenance required within paragraph 601.808 A and B with the child will allow the action for the copying of the records being the report with the provided information allowed entry for the inspection under paragraph A and through E with the section 601.17 with the style within conduct with the risk analysis adopt and implement the integrity management pipeline facility as required in 601.09C. Compliance over the secondary transportation may AVG with the directing compliance chapter the under section 601.26 with the regulation prescribed in the chapter or shall clear the action person with the must comply with the waiver of the secretary of the non-emergency waiver in general with the operation on the application of the owner of the operator of the pipeline facility the secretary or the waiver of the compliant with the waiver of the compliance with any of the applicable standard prescribed in the chapter with the prescribed of the terms secretary considers it appropriate secretary to determine the waiver that did not exist in the pipeline safety hearing that the secretary may waive under the paragraph that only notice for the opportunity of the hearing emergency waivers. Secretary order may waive the compliance with any of the applicable statement prescribed in the chapter of the term of the secretary consider the appropriate prior note of the commitment the secretary determine the public interest for the grant waiver the waiver that is inclusive in pipeline safety the three the waiver is necessary actual of the including emergency involved in the pipeline transportation stuff of the emergency cause of the national man-made disaster. B period of waiver with a waiver under the paragraph issue the period of not more than 60 days may be renewed under the application secretary only after the notice of the opportunity being hearing on the waiver, the secretary shall immediately revoke the waiver. Continuation of the waiver consistent with the goals and objectives of Chapter 3. The statements and reason the secretary will state in the order is given the subsection read the grant waiver, the waiver to state authority, the certification under the section 60105 of the title of the agreement under section 60106 of the title and effect of the state authority may waive complying with the safety standard within which the certification agreement apply with the same way, with the same extent, but the secretary may waive the compliance of subsection C of the section. However, the authority may escape with the given the written with the notice of the waive at least 60 days in effect of the date. If the secretary has written the objection of the effective date of the waiver to stay with him notifying the authority of the objection, the secretary should provide the prompt opportunity of the hearing. Shall make the final decision with the granting of the waiver. Opportunity assistant investigation assistant access. Secretary of the National Safety Board investigated the accident of the incident involved with the pipeline facility operative of the facility shall make it available to the safety's record with the safety may available to the security or the board of all records and information with the way pertaining to the accident incident including integrating management plan test result afford all reasonable assistance in the investigation accident incident. 2. Operate assisting the investigation general suppose the may involve with a civil penalty under section 601.22 with the person who the obstruct with the prevent secretary of the carrying out inspection investigation under the chapter and obstruct with defined general paragraph of the term of obstruct with include the actions known when they reasonable but they should be known with the prevent hinder with the impede the investigation without good cause for the good cause for the term good cause may include the actions such as the restricting acts of the facility that are not secure or safe with non-pipeline personnel or visitors. Limitation secondary construction. Nothing in the section may construct and infringe upon constitutional rights of the operator and its employees. It goes under public law, historical records, and amendments. 60119, judicial review.